Hi everyone, it's Anja here. I'm back with another video for Ophelia Talks, and today I am here to tell you all about my cotton ponchos. So I had made over the last couple of years, I have made quite a few wool ponchos, but I hadn't made any cotton ones. I don't know why. Now, we went on holiday last year in December to a hot destination, and while I was there I noticed that quite a few ladies had a cotton poncho, and I'm like, she's wearing a cotton poncho, why don't I have one? So in January, when I came home, I sort of straight away started looking at my stash. I have lots of thin drops cotton, and I had it left over from the meadow cal that I did 2 years ago. I bought the 3 packs of colour and I only made one, but I really liked the cotton, so I sort of kept it, and I'm quite pleased I did. I don't mind. It was there just waiting for me to have a brilliant idea to be able to use it. So I looked at that, plus about a year before that I made all the bits for this poncho for another cal I did. So the drops had the meadow cal, and then the year after they had the spring lane cal. There's a link for that cal down below. The patterns are still available. So when that cal came out, I thought, right, I am going to make that cal, but not in the prescribed cotton that they are suggesting. I am going to make it in the cotton that I had left from the meadow, because of course I bought the 3 packs. So I started making the pieces, and so these are all that sort of particular colour from one of the packs of the meadow. And then it started okay. It started with the big one here, and that was fine. Then the next week it went to those small ones, and that was fine too. Then the week after it was another set of big ones, I think. But then it was small ones again and again, it seemed. The small ones were so small. I mean, I've made them bigger here with an extra row of double crochets. They were so small, I didn't see how the blanket would work. So I thought, right, I've had enough. I didn't want to finish it. And I just put the pieces in a bag together with the cotton that I used for it. And I thought, maybe they'll be just, soon I'll have an idea of what to do with it. So when we came back from that holiday, the first thing I did almost was get out those pieces that I made, because I had seen, and I'm sure you've seen it as well, I've seen this sort of poncho that was made with those big squares. There's pictures of it on Pinterest and everything. I thought, right, that's the idea I'm going to take, and that's what I'm going to do with my squares that I had already made. So the ones that I made were only this big, sort of to the purple. So I added to that to make them bigger. I took the small ones, added to those, then turned them into a rectangular one, and I went round there again as well. And then I put my poncho sort of roughly together, and then I made it longer by adding more, and I wanted holes, but I also wanted rows of solid crochet, so that's why I did it the way I did. And then once I'd done that, I made the neckline smaller, so I put quite a few rounds of on the outside, and then quite a few on the neck. But I think it looks very efficient, effective, because of the way the squares went together and everything like that. So This here, let me just show you, is a picture, I don't know whether this is going to show up really well, of what the blanket should have looked like. So they had 6 big squares in the middle and then smaller ones on the outside, and then a border. I have to say, I do like my poncho. I think had I made the blanket, it would have just been lying around somewhere. I have actually worn this a lot. It's summer, it's warm, but we like to go for a walk along the seafront, and in the evening it does get a little bit chilly here with the wind coming from the sea, so this is perfect to wear over my, and this is how I wear it. I wear a white t-shirt and then I have my jeans. So let me just show you a little bit closer up. Now, when I was making this, obviously I was not going to make a video of this because obviously they're not my patterns. So if you want to make this, you will have to go to the link below where, yeah, can you see it? Where you will find the patterns for the pieces. Obviously then you sort of have to come back to my video and look at how I've put them together. I have got some pictures coming up in a moment of when I was making this poncho, because I always try it on. Some of these pictures were taken when I was working on it. So I had my pajamas on in the half dark in my bedroom. I was taking the picture just so try it on, take a picture so you can look at it yourself to see what it looks like. Yes, obviously I wasn't going to use these pictures for anything else, but I am putting them in this video just so you can see the way the process of making this. So so just stay tuned for those pictures. There will be some other pictures after that as well, where obviously I have my photo shoot in the park. Even though I wasn't going to do anything with this, I still wanted pictures of myself in the park with my poncho, and luckily I did that because now I can use this picture for this video. So I hope that if you do fancy making something like this, it's basic. You've got the square and then you go round it, and you've got the square again at the back. You've got this square lying over your arms. So I take inspiration from anywhere basically. So I had seen that one poncho where you have the 4 big squares put together, and I think it's got a hood as well. So have a look, try and find that online. I then thought, oh, but I have 4 big squares, or biggish, so I made them bigger. And then I thought, yes, but what about all those little ones? And then I came up with the idea of putting them in between. And also I think I only have 2 little squares left now, so I think I did really well using them all up. But like I said, I think even I tacked it together just with a piece of cotton, not even done properly, and I tried it on just so that in my head I knew I was doing the right thing, crocheting it on properly. Or even I used stitch markers, just to put it together so you know what you're doing, that it's going to end up all right. So yeah, I really like this poncho. Stay tuned for some more pictures. Thank you for watching, and there's another video coming up talking about the other poncho as well that I've been wearing. So thank you for watching. See you later. Bye.